Good morning, QOL Trading Community. Today is Friday, November 28th, and welcome back. Good morning, QOL Trading Community. Interesting what's going on here. Friday, November 20th. Got a little background noise going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Anyways, we've got some interesting stuff going on right now. You've got the CME that had some cooling issues with the data, and the futures markets are closed right now, so there will not be any analysis on the futures markets. You can see they're stuck, or are they moving yet? Oh, they actually just kicked in. So they got that. The futures markets are now moving again. So that's good. Let's start with the Forex. Right now there is no data today. However, today is a shortened trading day. So we have to be prepared for that. The markets are closed in 12 o'clock Central Time and 1 o'clock Eastern Time. So be prepared for that. I don't anticipate a lot of market movement today after the open. So you have to watch out for any kind of positions you have to make sure that you're out of your positions before the market closes. So let's just see. Let's get right in here. We have got. Let's take a look at the ES now. I wasn't prepared for it because I thought the markets were going to be closed on that, but we are above Wednesday's close, which was 68.30. We did regain on the ES at 68.12.25. So that was a big level to definitely regain to get some upward movement right now. I like us to regain this 68.46.75. Let's just mark this here, which is Wednesday's high. So if we can regain that 68.46.75, I could see us pushing into 68.67.75. And then if we can regain that level up there, then I could see us pushing and try to get into those new highs into the 7,000 range. Pullbacks, if we lose Friday's close, or excuse me, Wednesday's close rather, you can see us pulling back a nice pullback long into that 68.12.25, which was the previous all-time high back October 9th of this year. So right now, I think the market's going to be a little whacked out because of the data issue that they had with the cooling issue. So let's get into the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's going to be very similar right now. So we're looking at a 15-minute chart right now. So this gap is going to have to be filled before we move higher right now. Let's see here. So we regained this level right here. This level that I had down here is a resistance level, so we did regain that. So now I'm going to turn that into a support level if we do pull back into that level, and I will give you the numbers shortly. So if we pull back into this 25,269, which would be a pretty decent pullback level if we pull in there, it's above the 20-day SMA. We are above Wednesday's close at 25,313. I do like those levels if we pull back into those levels for pullback longs. And again, for the highs, we have to get above this 25,394 in order to continue to push up and get back up into this regressional trend line that I have here at 25,551.77. If we lose this 20-day SMA, we'll probably pull back down into the 50-day SMA at 25,174.34. I don't expect anything earth-shattering today, especially on a half a day of trading. But based on the data issues, you never know, especially when they're having glitches. People could get freaked out, and you never know what kind of panic that could start. So before we get into Tesla and some other things I want to talk about. We're getting some traction on the views, but I need your help. If you don't mind, please like this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other videos that I put out there. By liking this video, it helps other traders find the channel and helps us continue to build the community. Also, hit the more button down below so you can join the Discord. As the Discord, we have live trading from 8:15 a.m. to 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time every day as I go over the 5-minute trade for Tesla. So somebody asked me the other day, why don't I go over other things? Well, I'll tell you why. I can apply my trade strategy to virtually anything, whether it be futures, foreign currencies. I actually traded foreign currencies for about 5 years, and I was pretty successful at doing that, but I can get into that story at a later date, why I'm not trading foreign currencies anymore. But anyways, I used to trade a lot of different things, but then if you look at one of the best quotes out there, it's from Bruce Lee, and he talks about the 10,000 kicks, and he fears the man. His quote is, "I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." And basically, it's all about mastering one thing well instead of 10,000 things and having an arsenal of, but not being good at one thing. So before you can move on to different things, you have to master one thing well. So that's why I focus on Tesla. And the reason why I focus on Tesla is because it's the most liquid stock that's out there. There are other liquid stocks, but and what I mean by that is you could get in and out of your trades quickly, and it's not a large spread. So that's the reason why I trade Tesla. So let's get into Tesla right now. I like Tesla. It's been pushing strong. I've been bullish on Tesla. You've had to been really patient on Tesla. So let's take a look at what I had from Wednesday, rather. So we've got a POC level here that's kind of open from Wednesday down here at 424.74. So if we do pull back, I like that pullback long into that 424.74 to push higher. I see us, maybe not today, but within the next week or two, possibly pushing into this 432.24 level here and pushing higher, testing that zone again. If we pull out and we look at Tesla holistically, you can see we're getting some good, bullish pulling, pushing into these higher levels right now. So right now, we are above the 20-day SMA right now. So let's get down here to the 15-minute. So we regained the 20-day SMA. We're above Wednesday's close. So right now, my bias today is I'm looking for pullback longs. So as long as we're above this 20-day SMA, I like the longs. And even if we lose the 20-day SMA, I even like the longs if we pull back into this 424.74 level right now. But we don't know what kind of volume is going to be here today based on it being a half-a-day trading. So you got to be really careful on what you're going to trade today. But you could see this real nice push that we had. We had a nice sell-off. I even said on Wednesday I was looking for pullback longs, but I didn't think we were going to get that much of a pullback. And I even said on the video that I made on the 5-minute opening range trade that, my bias can get, anytime you have a bias coming into the market, you can get in trouble from it. So I was very patient on Wednesday, and I was not trading during this initial market open, and I waited, later on in the day to take my trades. I did a few scalps here and there. But aside from that, once the market was not reacting the way I wanted it to, sometimes I I become like a deer in headlights. And sometimes your best trades are no trades, right? So save yourself some money, learn to play another day. So let's get into the 5-minute opening range trade. So if we go over the trade from Wednesday, trade from Wednesday, you could have gotten a nice move on the downside right on the open, but I did not take that trade because I had a long bias going into the market. So the range was 425.52 on the high side, on the low 421.07 on the downside. So when you broke that 421.07 on the downside, within the first 10 minutes of the trade, you could have gotten $3 out of that move. You could have gotten more throughout the day. You could have got pulled back down to that 416. So you could have gotten about $4.5, $5 out of that move. But I did say throughout the day that the way Tesla was performing, that you could get these trades on both sides of the 5-minute opening range. So if you stuck around all day, you had to really stick around late to get that move on the upside right now. So I do like the way Tesla performed later on in the day. You could see this stair stepping up, just grinding all day to the upside. So I'm bullish on Tesla. I've been bullish on Tesla for a few weeks right now. So right now, coming into today, just like I have been every day, I am looking for pullback longs. So today, what I am going to have to start the day, I am going to have my 430 calls. So I'm going to have my calls real tight on the market. So you can see Tesla's trading at about 428.71 right now. So my strike price is about $2 away. So that's tight because we're expiring today, and not to mention it's only a half a day. And then I have my 425 puts. So these 425 puts, because we're opening up higher from the close yesterday, I expect these to be in the $2 range, maybe the low twos, maybe 225, 230 when they open up on the premium. And then these 430 calls, I expect them to open up probably high twos, maybe even low threes, depending on where the market opens from there. So it's good that the futures markets are open now, so that will help things. But anyways, continue to come and show up for these videos. As we try to build a community, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. Click the more button. Join the Discord community, as I am trading live from 8:15 a.m. to 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time every day. And if I don't see you, have a safe trading day. And remember, the markets close at 12 noon Central Time and 1 o'clock Eastern Time. I will see everybody in the trading room and the Discord station. And if I don't see you there, have a great weekend, and then we'll see